How to be more romantic without having sex. Many people think that flirting is just a prelude to sex, and if we are talking about the first or second date and sex is out of the table, then for sure it makes little sense to actually flirt. And some men even think if he will start flirting on a date, a lady will think that he is really not a nice guy, he just wants sex with her, he is not serious, he is pushy, he is demanding. So men try to play it safe. Some singles believe that flirting means touching and hinting on sex, and of course flirting is much more than that. Do you want more chemistry and romance on your dates? Do you want to encourage women's interest in you? Then you should bring your flirting game on. You should improve your flirting skills, and of course you should actually implement flirting into your dating strategy. Do you actually smile and keep eye contact when you start dating someone new? Many people claim they do, in reality they do not. And when you don't smile, you don't give these vibes that you are approachable, that you are interested, that you like a woman in front of you. And of course, our date, she mirrors your behavior. And it is hard to smile on someone when your facial expressions show that you are not really interested, you don't feel comfortable, you show disdain or disinterest, and as a result, you don't create chemistry. Do you compliment your date? Does she get enough compliments? Are they flirty or just friendly? Watch this video till the very end and we will talk about friendly and flirty compliments. Which questions do you ask on the date? Which topics do you bring up? Are they appropriate? Are they flirty? What did you learn through your divorce? This is a real question. A real man has asked a woman on a second date, and he believed that the answer to this question would tell him more about her level of maturity, her interests in life, her long-term goals. The question is super awkward and really not appropriate, and of course it has killed all the romantic vibes, and the woman pretty much didn't want to go out with him on the date number 3. So what was Tinder dating like for you so far? This was the question that my coaching client actually loved asking his Tinder dates. Of course, he did that before we have started working with him, and in his opinion, this was a fantastic question. His strategy was that he is so much more better than her previous Tinder dates, and he was fishing for compliments. Wrong strategy. They ended up bad-mouthing and complaining about their previous Tinder experience. A lady would tell that other guys were not serious and she keeps investing time into Tinder and she is not happy. He would tell about his experience. At the end, you have this bitter, unsatisfied vibes, and of course you don't have chemistry. At the end, lots of unpleasant vibes and no chemistry. Or another wrong strategy. Our male client was telling women, oh, these shoes do not match your dress. And after seeing her facial expression, he would tell that, oh, I'm just teasing you, I'm just kidding you. And he claimed this is flirting. He said that, oh, I'm teasing women and women like that. He has actually used this line a lot and none of the women liked it. They all have mentioned that it was really awkward and they didn't feel any romantic vibes. They didn't call it flirting. They thought that it was really awkward and not appropriate. When we have shared with our client our feedback, he got defensive. He said that, oh, these women, they just don't have a sense of humor. They are way too serious. Well, luckily he has decided to listen to our reasons because he was ruining dates and he has changed his ways and now he is in a happy relationship. Men often claim that they have complimented their date and they have asked her out on a second date, but the woman who is out on the same date with the same man gives an opposite feedback. She can't remember a single compliment and she's quite sure he didn't ask her out on a second date. Why did it happen? Probably he was not giving her any straightforward compliments. He was telling something like, oh, it's nice talking to you, we should meet again one day, oh, maybe we should repeat this, oh, you're actually fun to talk to, I have enjoyed meeting you, and these are not compliments. In real life, a woman didn't understand that you were interested, you didn't show it, and she has dismissed this date as unsuccessful. A good compliment is a direct compliment, an exact compliment. You can tell a woman that you have a really beautiful smile, or you're so smart and pretty at the same time. You look so good in this blue dress. I really love how you wear your hair today. You look gorgeous. You can tell a woman that I have really enjoyed spending time with you. You have this warm, very feminine energy. Let's go out again. How about Friday night? I want to take you out for dinner. This is the good invitation and the good ending of the first date. You look nice can be a bit plain if you do not combine it with a nice smile and genuine admiration in your eyes. Showing sincere interest is sexy. We all want to be liked, and when you go out on a date, for sure you expect this date to be successful and you hope that a lady will enjoy the date and you will go out on a second date. On a date, it is really important to watch her body language and what she is telling you, because so often people concentrate way too much on how they feel, and if a man finds her gorgeous and easygoing, he is not paying attention if the lady enjoys the date too. It shouldn't be one-sided. Be careful with teasing. Very few men know how to do it right. Usually it's as awkward as, oh, your dress doesn't match your shoes, oh, I'm just teasing you. Instead, try, are you flirting with me? And keep the eye contact and smile. Again, if you go for "Are you flirting with me?" line, make sure that she indeed flirts with you, that she smiles to you, her body language is inviting, she keeps the eye contact, and she chooses flirty topics and flirty questions. A coaching client has shared a story with me. He was quite confident that his hairdresser was hitting on him, and when I have asked him, like, what made you think that she is into you, he said that, oh, she always was so bubbling and she smiled while cutting my hair, and we would talk about traveling. He ended up asking her out, and she has started giving him some excuses like why she can't go out with him, now is not the time. So obvious all the flags, all the red flags that she is not interested. He has mixed her being polite and friendly with her hitting on him. If you have decided to play it safe and on your date with the woman you talk about traveling and you have this in common, she has a huge traveling experience, you have a huge traveling experience, and you have many stories to share, in the middle of your date tell her, so what does a perfect second date look like to you? And listen to her answer, and then tell her that, wow, let's plan it, let's do it. And already you start making plans, and this is flirty because you're talking about future that involves two of you, you're going out on a second date, and by doing this you balance your safe topic like traveling and you implement flirting. Choose a romantic setting. Do not ask her out to a family restaurant. If you choose something romantic, it will encourage flirting, and you can tell her that, you know what, I just saw this restaurant and I knew I would love to take a beautiful woman here out on a date, and I was waiting for a special occasion. Ask her during your first or second date, in her opinion, on what date the first kiss should take place and why. For example, she tells you that after the date number 3, then you can tell her that, wow, now we have to start planning our second and third date, and see, you're already flirting and you're teasing her in a good, positive, productive way. Ask her about her understanding of romance. How does she see chemistry? What romantic experiences she would like to have, and tell her about yours. See, you're already flirting. Do not turn your date into a tedious exchange of some random facts from your biographies. Today I went out for lunch to this cute sushi place, and two men, they were sitting at the next table and they were discussing pricing at that place. And one man was ordering a glass of Chardonnay, and while looking into the menu, he was telling his friend that, wow, you can buy the whole bottle if you actually order this wine online or go to the liquor store, and here just get one glass. And later he shared his observation with the waitress, and some men bring this attitude, so they act exactly the same way on a date with the woman, especially when they do it on the date number 1, 2, or 3. Stop joking about prices. It's not sexy, it's not flirty. You should avoid using words like expensive or cheap when you're out on a date with the woman, because, well, it will make the atmosphere awkward and it won't make it sexy or attractive. And don't start telling me right now that women should should just relax and stop acting like that, because talking about money is a normal thing. We all want romance and chemistry on the first date. And you will kill all the vibes, you will kill all the chemistry by claiming that this wine is too expensive or too cheap. What type of a reaction you want to bring up in your date by making such statements? Guys, I hope it was helpful, and now you know how to be more romantic on dates without having sex, especially at the early stage. Right now, at the moment, you should press like, subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, you can request the first complimentary consultation with a matchmaker, and you can support our channel by becoming a sponsor, and you will also get access to additional videos that we produce specially for our sponsors. My name is Svetlana Mukhar. I'm the founder and the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I'm filming this one for you in Munich, Germany. I wish you love.